folks, Wheels247 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. We are here on the Watts Farm. Yes, indeed. A wonderful little map my buddy Clint put together. Really enjoying the heck out of it still. So, what are we doing? Well, kind of putting this video up because I've got a couple of announcements today. First one, we're going broke. I've only got $2,700 left on the farm. So, yeah, we're doing the neighbor's field here because he's got 10 grand burning a hole in his pocket. And quite frankly, I know my pockets are fireproof. So, there we go. What's the matter, Dexter? Ah, my little buddy. So as for the second announcement, well, it's not quite one that's going to be as easily cured as simply mowing a field. I have resigned from 3 Dudes Gaming as of this morning. Not a big deal, guys, and I'm not going to make a big deal about it. It's one of those things. When you enter into something with people you don't know, you're never really sure what the results are going to be. And I had a good time. I met some really cool people. Unfortunately, I'm just not a terribly sociable animal. You know, I'm retired and I'm on a disability pension. You know, which means that, well, I'm pretty much in pain 24/7. And that pretty much keeps me housebound, which means my social skills are not great. And rather than have this reflect on what is otherwise a very good organization, I thought perhaps it was time I stepped aside. I don't cope well with the sort of stress that I was running into, let's just say that. But no worries for those of you that are members, and, you know, it is, 3 Dudes is still going strong. I think I've probably been replaced by now. I believe that was the plan, but again, I'm not going to have much to say about that. That's internal stuff, and no effect on you, my fine viewers. So, but I do still encourage all of you that are members to participate. There's some really good people on there, you know, and I urge you to support their channels still. I have no issues there. Like I say, this is simply a matter of, you know, I have enough issues with stress from just general life things, you know. It's really no fun to be almost immobile because your legs don't work worth a darn anymore, and it's kind of what you've always done is gone out and trucked around. So, yeah, it's not made Jack a happy boy. So again, rather than let that wash over people who really don't deserve it, and who make the effort to, you know, get along and be along and all that, well, this just seemed like the right thing to do. So, the server, well, obviously if I'm not a member of 3 Dudes Forums, I can't be dealing with all of that through there any longer. So, the server's going to sort of... See, when I originally thought of getting it, it was going to be, you know, all of you guys, my viewers, who might want to actually farm with me, we'd have a server where we could do that. It was just about the time that I was finalizing where I wanted to get the server, etc., that Eustace approached me about the 3 Dudes thing. So I offered to, you know, throw the server up there for the common use of everyone in that particular group. And it was cool. I got to play with some awesome people, you know, and it achieved a pretty good purpose. Of course, a lot of you just didn't like the way it was run. I'm not saying a lot of you. A lot of the forum people didn't like the way it was run and thought I could have handled it better, and I suppose they're right, you know, but it's the first time I'd ever attempted anything like that, and I did feel a little bit lost in the wilderness there most of the time. So, what's going to happen is the server's still there. I mean, I've already paid for about another 9 months or use or thereabouts. Am I getting both sides of this, or am I just bagging this up badly? It seems to have gotten wider. Oh well, I think we can finish this row. So yeah, the server's still there. It's paid for. It's ready to go. But, ooh, look at that. 14K. There we are. Oh, now I don't feel like we're going to have the bank show up at the door. So yeah, if any of you are interested in getting onto the multiplayer server, simply PM me, and I will give you the details. Alright? Suggestions, what you'd like to see. Because again, if I'm going to be handling it for a smaller group and don't have to worry about as many different zones, etc. signing in, you know, we should be doing a point where I can actually add a few mods, maybe put a modded map up there. But let me know. If you have suggestions, let me know, and I will do my very best to implement them. But again, if you'd like to be on the server, you know, just PM me, and I will see that it can happen. And we'll see if we can't get a few events going where we've got a few out-and-out multiplayer deals to go with. So, oh, it's just so much better to have a little bit of money to play with now. I know what I wanted to check. I wanted to see if our little milk production plant was doing anything. It seems to me we got both of them up and running, and I think I see, yes I do, I see smoke just pouring out of several chimneys. So what do we got? Ooh. We have 225 liters of Schweinfutter. Well, I'd hoped we had a little more, but apparently not. Apparently. Oh well, we will leave that to work then. Excellent. So this is going to be a fairly short episode. I just sort of wanted to give people a, oh, what are you doing out there? Are you done? You don't look like you're done. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, you know, let you know that, unfortunately, that's just not happening anymore. There's, you know, and I'm not quitting in disgust or being pissed off or anything else. Like I said, I just think it's, perhaps a little wiser at this time if I step aside. So, there you go, guys. That's basically the long and the short of it. So, yeah, I hope you guys will, those of you that are my viewers, will continue to support the channel, you know, and, well, we'll see where it goes, you know. There we are. That looks like it's properly done now. Get that, oh, last little bit. Erg. No way. That's just going to be too much. Okay. How about if we try it this way? Oh, I think we got it that time. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, where shall we put you? That looks like a good spot. Might not be the right spot, but it looks like a good spot. There we go. Okay, now let's have a look at our fields and see what's going on, shall we? Growth. 3, 5, 6, and 9. Oh, have stuff going on. 11 is ready to harvest. What do we got going on field 11? Nope, that's not what I want. Really, field 11 is a wheat field ready to harvest. Is it then? Is it really? Well, this I've got to see for myself. Ooh, could it be that bright golden mass off in the distance? No, it isn't actually. Alright, what have you been doing? Seeding where I can. Couple of little holes in that field too. Alrighty then. Now, okay, this field, this doesn't belong to us, does it? Oh, actually, okay, I see what's going on here. The numbers are off. This is 13. Oh, this is 12. And then that's 11. So we've actually got 2 more fields we need to harvest. Holy smokes. Wowzer bowser. Alright, well. Oh. Hence work's never done. Nah, let's grab you. So I'm pretty sure I can now take you up to field 1 and get you working. Alrighty. Wherever you get your little thing sticking out. There you go. That'd be my luck. I'd snag that on the side of a tree and tear it right off the cedar. Yeah. Oh, come on. I can see it happening. Alrighty. Well, that makes a lot more sense now that I look at those fields and realize what's actually going on. Alrighty, what do we got here? Soybean. I don't think I really want soybean, to be honest with you. Holy smokes. That's a bit off too, isn't it? Wow. Well, I think I actually want to clean that up before I attempt to seed this. Well, actually, let's start at the other end then. Simple enough. Oh, I get it. There we go. You have to do it really quickly, because it's the same key that shuts the engine off. You can actually taproot past it. So, yay. Alright, so if we don't want soybean, what do we want? Well, I think, to be honest with you, we're going to want some sunflowers, maybe. How's that? Sunflowers work for us? No, eh? Okay, at least not out of this machine. Alright, then let's get a good cereal going. Let's get some barley put in there. Okay. You get him, Ellie Mae. You. Yeah. I'm just curious as to, I want to watch them come through this part. Talks about your hoop-de-doos. She does a darn nice job of driving that tractor, though, don't she? Right in there. Whoa, yahoo! Alrighty then, well. That's a bit nasty, isn't it, love? Alrighty, up the hill. Too fat to get out the door. Hip. Alrighty now, Mr. Harvester. Let's get it on, dude. Such a freaky tint on these windows. Alrighty, let's go down and harvest our hitherto unclaimed field. We just have so much work to do. Alright, here we go. Are you unfolded? I believe you are. Oh, it would help if we were on the actual machine. Yeah, you are. Okay. Let's light her up. Yeah, it was mentioned that the model of this harvester, but it has the pun on it and the baler and all that stuff is available. Yeah, I actually tried it here, and the only issue with it I have is it's kind of ginormous. Like this harvester, yeah, is almost a bit big for the size of these fields as it is. You know, add another 8 feet on the back. Yeah, it just seems a bit much. You know, every time I light this up, I go, ooh, it's so big. Oh well. We will definitely try it because I will eventually, well, you know me. Eventually I'm going to find one of these really nice Eastern Bloc type maps, and that'll be the kind of place that we'll be using these sort of old one in everything machines as well. Alright. But I think, guys, I'm going to call this episode. As I said, it was mainly, you know, wanted to let folks know what's happening, so that if you go over to 3 Dudes and notice that I'm not listed among the admins anymore, you'll know why. And things like mod links, etc., I will start posting here, of course. I didn't really think it was fair that once I started posting my mods there, that people had to join the forum to view my mod list. So that's something I think I want to get straightened out right away. So yeah, I will work on getting the list together for mods and posting them in my descriptions as I used to. So hopefully that meets everyone's approval. Again, if you have any suggestions, comments, etc., well, there's a whole big space down below for them. And I really hope that no one harbors bad feelings about my leaving. And, well, to all of you that have been my loyal viewers through all of this, I thank you. And I hope you do remain just that, viewers of the channel. I will do my best to put good content up for you. And, well, I said, I'm always open to suggestion and comment. So, there you go, guys. We're going to call her here. I'm going to finish this field. And then I'm going to go knock off the other one that needs harvested. And we'll go from there. Yeah. I think this may well be the last crop that's growing on Watt's farm at the moment. I think everything else is down and all the fields need prepped and readied. Alrighty. Alright guys, that's going to do her for me. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 17 here on the Watts Farm. Ciao for now.